Hey everyone, it's just the finds video for all the stuff I've found with the new Get Out Euros since I started using it. Really like it, I'm starting to get real used to it now. Done a few wee things for customisation. I've seen a bench test on YouTube. The guy numbered the scale at the top, sort of 1 to 12, so I've just done that and started making wee recordings on the back of the book about what reads at what. So far, I'll start with the sort of notable finds from, well, the past sort of 2 weeks really. I have Victoria penny, and this is my sort of oldest find. Let's try and get that in focus. So really good condition for its age. Victoria on the back, and on the front there, Britannia, 1 penny, and the date's quite worn, but there you see it, 1865. So it's been on the ground for a good while. I was really happy when I found that one. Made me want to go back to this place the next day, really. So over the last couple of days, from the same site, I've pulled this one out. It's a half penny, and that one is from 1891, as you can see at the bottom there, and Victoria in the back. So again, really good condition for the age of it. I got 2 of them yesterday. Here's the other one, upside down now. So again, good condition, half penny, and the date on that, if you can make it out, see if I can get it in focus, 1885. So again, been on the ground for a good while. Really happy when I found this one too. Flicking a wee bit at the sides there, but you know, still in good condition. Glad to add it to the collection. This was actually what I thought was my first coin when I pulled it out of the ground, but as you can see, it seems to be just some sort of, I don't know, washer or disc of some sort, but way too thin to have ever been a coin. This is the one I got today, 1 penny from 1939. Unfortunately scratched it a wee bit, but yeah, I can still see lots of detail. George VI on the back, the wartime president. That's Prime Minister if you don't live in America. So, like that one, it was good. And 10 pence. It's really rusted, but you can make out most of the detail on it. You should get a good bit of detail on the shadowing. See 1969 at the top left of it there, and see, it's quite hard to see the front. But again, you can make out some shadowing if I just turn it. You can see new pence. They had new pence when it changed over. So in the late 50s, pence and pounds would have still been a new currency, which seems strange to me, but there we go. So that was a good find. I was happy to find that one. And I've got an old 10 pence for the collection. A couple of bullets. So I've only found 2 of these the whole time I've been up there. So obviously somebody had been shooting, but it was cool to find them. Good few objects shown as non-ferrous items and give really strong signals. So I've kept them to see if anyone maybe knows what they went on to or what they were part of. But you know, I dig at a site that's pretty close to a lot of Roman history and whatnot. So you know, there's always a chance of a really good find. This again gives a really good non-ferrous signal. Anything from about 9 to 12 on the Euro ace. curved. It looks like it was clay filled, but definitely copper or something on the outside, but quite heavy for the size of it. Got this as well. Don't know if it was the side of a pot or something, but looks like it was threaded. Definitely old anyway, so that's a cool one. And found this today. Again, really faint design on it. You see we can make it a V, possibly an A next to it. So, don't know, again, gives a really good non-ferrous signal on the Euroace. And on the back, if you just look above the threads there, it looks like it says try, but really not sure. But I definitely went on to something, part of something bigger, so it'd be cool to find out anything about this V design. It goes off at the top, round to the sides, and it's cool. And this is probably the most interesting thing I've found so far. I pulled this out of the ground about a week ago. I've actually had it steeping, and just to get some of the rust off it, just to get it back to how it used to look. It was absolutely caked in mud by the time I brought it out. And when I originally had it, I thought it was maybe, I don't know, a fence spike or something, but the more I cleaned it up, the more it sort of started to look like a really old dagger. It's got a weird tip on it, as you can see there. It's not exactly the traditional dagger point, but having a look online, I can't really see anything that resembles it closely, but you can see it's all one solid piece. There's no machine marks or anything on it at all. Handle, if you flip it round, you can see it fits neatly into the palm of your hand. Thought it could be a Scottish dirk, but really unsure. It doesn't curve up and down at one side, although it maybe looks like it curved up here at one time, but there was nothing else round about it, no rope or anything that I would say would be fixed to it. But if you look at the back profile, definitely looks like maybe a handle went down the very back and attached to here maybe. I don't know how it's maybe held on, but I've never seen anything like it, so it's piqued my interest. I've looked at this probably the most anything that I've pulled out the ground at all, so if anyone's got any information on it, it would be great to hear anything about it. Anything similar that you may have seen, or... But yeah, it's a cool one. We'll put some links up to see some high def pictures of it. So the video's probably a wee bit shaky, but you know, it gives you a good idea. So yeah, that's my kind of cool finds for the last couple of weeks. And here is trash, Scotland style. So a couple of horseshoes. One's obviously for a lot bigger horse. And I don't know, 5 to 10 pounds of metal. Whole lot anyway. Ranging from nails. The farmer that let me dig in his land actually told me that this was, get up in front of the camera here, an old plough that they used to use when they were farming potatoes and turnips and the like. So it's going in the trash pile. I can know where to keep this in the house. So. And I don't need to farm turnips back in the day. Couple of bits there for some guttering, various nails, and a really old farming implement. This one gave a massive signal, total overload, but so I couldn't resist digging it up, and it turned out to be an ancient hoe, which is again from probably about the same time as the cottage, which would have been 1800s, but I'm merely guessing.
So yeah, that's all the stuff you'll find. Obviously a lot more rubbish than interesting stuff, but when you do find it, you find some good stuff. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Cheers, see you again.